Deck the halls with boughs of holly, flower, rah, 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 rah. 'Tis the season to be jolly, flower, rah, 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 rah. Wait, I think it's fa la 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 la. Oh, Santa's been drinking too much eggnog again. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho!
Oh, good morning and a ho 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 on this Wednesday, December 21st. I'm Movie Fan 92 doing an Alfred Hitchcock impression. Emphasis on the cock-a-doodle-doo. You see, it's freezing out here. I'm freezing my buttocks off, so I'll make this introduction short and sweet as possible. You're probably wondering why the Alfred Hitchcock impression. Because not long ago, a week or two ago to be exact, I watched a couple movies about Alfred Hitchcock, starting with the controversial HBO movie The Girl from 2012, starring Toby Jones as Alfred Hitchcock, which tells the story of the behind-the-scenes making of The Birds, as well as Hitchcock's obsession with Tippi Hedren, his leading lady in the movie. And then the 2012 film Hitchcock, starring Anthony Hopkins as Alfred Hitchcock. Both actors in both films do a terrific job at portraying the master of suspense. And how am I doing with my impression? Now if you'll join me, I'll show you some early Christmas gifts I got. Let's go this way.
Unfortunately, I'm running late, so the gifts will have to wait. But I did bring one gift along that I'll be using shortly. I was gonna see a movie this morning, but oh gosh, I should have left earlier.
This $25 Target gift card, who knows what I could buy with it, was given to me yesterday by a family member. Luckily there's a Target behind me.
So here's the movie I'm going to be seeing soon. The new Brendan Fraser film, The Whale. Brendan Fraser is back. And I've been hearing so much Oscar buzz about this one. Brendan Fraser giving one of the best performances of his career. Yes. Look at this poster. Looks awesome. And the trailers have me sold. I'm definitely just so hyped. Yes, this movie came out on December 9th for a limited release, and now it has its wide release today. So awesome!
Hollywood has been horrible to Brendan Fraser, and I'm glad more people are finding out.
This one right here I can't wait for. Cocaine Bear. What kind of a title is that? It's based on a true story, for real. A drug deal went wrong and a bunch of cocaine dropped from a plane.
For those unfamiliar with the true story of Cocaine Bear, here's a quick little history lesson. Andrew C. Thornton II was a former American narcotics officer who became a Kentucky-based drug smuggler. On September 11, 1985, he dropped a load of 40 plastic containers of cocaine from a private plane because the load was too heavy to carry. He died that same day when he jumped from the plane with a faulty parachute. Later on December 23rd of that year, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation reported finding a dead black bear that had eaten the cocaine from the 40 plastic containers. The total amount of cocaine eaten was 75 pounds, 34 kilograms, valued at $2 million. The chief medical examiner from the Georgia State Crime Lab, Dr. Kenneth Alonzo, stated that its stomach was literally packed to the brim with cocaine, though he estimated the bear had absorbed only 3 to 4 grams of the substance into its bloodstream at the time of its death. Dr. Kenneth Alonso did not want to waste the body of the bear, so he had it taxidermied and gifted it to the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area. However, the bear was lost until it emerged again in a pawn shop. The country singer Waylon Jennings bought it, and eventually it made its way to the Kentucky Fun Mall in Lexington, Kentucky, where it remains to this day. On March 9th, 2021, Universal Pictures announced that a film, Cocaine Bear, based on the true story of the Cocaine Bear, was in development. It was also confirmed that the film would be directed by Elizabeth Banks. The film is scheduled to be released on February 24th, 2023. Yup! And here's a quick picture of the actual Cocaine Bear, taxidermied, and aside the Cocaine Bear name, they also call him Pablo Escobar. What the hell? Look at the hat. Oh my gosh.
Some say that he went crazy and went into a rage and killing people. Actually, that's not true. The bear actually died within hours, I believe. But in the movie, they exaggerate it and make him a killer bear. So, makes for an entertaining movie, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, and this is Ray Liotta's last movie, one of his last movies. Can't wait to check it out.
Running low on battery. Gotta make limited use. But I'm in the theater right now. I'm waiting till 12:55. Yep, it's showtime for that. It's the beginning of 11 right now, so I have a while. Thank goodness I'm not out in that cold right now. It's so loud in the background. Ugh. With this extra time I have, I think I'll go to Yogurtland real quick. It's right outside. So it turns out that Yogurtland doesn't open till noon now. Now I'm just going to Target.
Shopping completed. Let me show you what I got. The movie Pearl. It's the prequel to the movie X. Yes. Mia Goth. Amazing actress. Okay, I got limited time and limited battery, so I'm gonna go Yogurtland time.
Part of the audio cut because of the background music. That sucks. Doesn't that look good though?
Note to self, never eat cold yogurt in cold weather.
Watching my step. Movie just ended, guys. Oh man. What an emotional ride it was.
What the hell happened to my mask? Hey, I'm passing my IHOP. I want some pancakes. Or their Monster Burger. Oh, those were the damn days. 41 degrees out here. And I'm at 7% now on the battery. So I'm going to make this as fast as I can. I had to collect myself. I was still bawling my eyes out after the movie, you know, so... An emotional, good movie, The Whale is. Brendan Fraser, this is one of his best performances. I can see what all the Oscar buzz talk going on is about, you know, so I hope Brendan Fraser wins a bunch of awards for this role, you know. And actress Sadie Sink from Stranger Things, and I don't know, I gotta look up her IMDb and see what else she's in, but her and Brendan Fraser, they're the highlights of this movie. Everyone else does a great job in the movie, especially Samantha Morton. 2%. I can see my own breath. Right now I'm watching a perfect movie that fits with the horrible freezing weather I was stuck in today. Frozen. Different from the Disney version. This comes from 2010. The plot is 3 skiers find themselves stuck on a chairlift above the frigid slopes. Their attempts to escape may prove deadlier
than the cold itself. And this comes from director Adam Green, known for Hatchet 1 and 2, and also Victor Crowley, the fourth film in the Hatchet series, but Adam Green did not return for Hatchet 3. I forgot who directed that one, but anyway. And this is my first time actually watching Frozen. Oh, this is a good, tense movie so far. Man, the cold is so deadly. Yeah, when I was out there in that cold, I was feeling the frostbite attacking probably, or I don't know what. This is definitely one I recommend for horror fans. I love horror, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot to point out the cast members. Emma Bell, that name sounds familiar. Sean Ashmore, definitely know him. And Kevin Zegers, definitely another familiar name. Yeah, good cast here. Oh, the movie is playing free on Tubi TV. Check it out if you dare.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come now to share the other early Christmas gifts. So aside the Target gift card given to me yesterday, I was also given the RoboCop collectible police cruiser. Doesn't that look badass? 1986 Ford Taurus LX. Oh, gaze upon that for a moment. Oh, that's so awesome. RoboCop, the future of law enforcement. Dead or alive, you are coming with me. My prime directives are: serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. Oh gosh, I love RoboCop so much. Still one of my all-time favorite movies and favorite character. Yes. Delta City, the future has a silver lining. Part man, part machine, all cop. And if there's one thing I learned about collectibles is, you don't take them out of the package. So I'll keep this safe in there. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'll figure it out. Beep, beep. Oh, damn. As I was sitting back down, I almost crushed one of my movies I forgot I put on my bed. So my big ass almost crushed it. But anyways, I would like to focus the attention onto West Side Story, the 2021 remake from Steven Spielberg, and Chasing Liberty, the 2004 Mandy Moore movie. Yeah, I got these at the beginning of December. And the horror movie X from director Ty West. Ooh, such a good movie. Yeah, I finally saw it for the first time in October and I missed it on the big screen, which sucks. And the prequel, oh yeah, hold on, let me grab this real quick. Now I can place both movies together. Yep, X and the prequel Pearl. Yep, all part of the X universe. Woo! And as for West Side Story and Chasing Liberty, I can't believe I covered those on my horror channel showing off there instead of my movie fan channel. I mean, these aren't horror films, for goodness sake. Next up is James Cameron's Avatar and Martin Scorsese's Hugo. Oh gosh, these are both great movies. And a funny little thing here with Avatar, this was my first time days ago watching the movie in its entirety. Shocking, right? Ah! But Hugo I've seen before, and revisiting it recently, just wondering to myself why I didn't get this in my collection as well as Avatar before. But now they're in my collection and I am happy. And I forget to mention that the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Avatar here is a used copy. So whoever previously owned it has a scatterbrain or something and scratched up the DVD like crazy, my goodness. Probably you have a pussycat that got a hold of it, or just have long nails like this. I need to clip these. Ah! Yeah, just careless and scratched it on up. Gosh. But thank goodness the Blu-ray is still good. It's unscratched. And until I can get my hands on the 3-disc extended cut of Avatar someday, oh, I would love to get that. I just have to stick it out with this. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Obsolete VHS tapes, that's what's on the other side.
Only a less few still use tapes, and I'm one of them. So yes, the remaining movies I'm gonna share are VHS tapes. First, Titanic. Oh, look, the 2-tape set. The movie's so long that they can't fit it on one tape. And then, the Julia Roberts movie, Mystic Pizza, one of Julia Roberts' earlier roles. And I have not watched the movie in its entirety yet. And I believe I bought this movie on tape already before, I can't remember. But if I did, then second copy is nice too. And then another movie I have not seen in its entirety yet. The Nicolas Cage and Elizabeth Shue film, Leaving Las Vegas. A mid-90s movie, and I cannot wait to see this one. I've heard so much about it, and I love the Cage Man too, and I love Elizabeth Shue, and yee! So the last 3 movies on VHS I'd like to share. When You Wish Upon a Star, you get the original Disney classic Pinocchio, and I'm avoiding watching the Tom Hanks live-action remake we got this year on Disney Plus. I don't know, I may check it out one of these days if I get Disney Plus again, if I feel like it. But other than that, you know, Disney remakes these days, just hit and miss, you know. Oh, and I recommend the Netflix Pinocchio movie that came out after the Disney live-action one. Yeah, the Netflix Pinocchio movie is from Guillermo del Toro, if I'm saying his name right, who's known for movies like Hellboy 1 and 2, Pan's Labyrinth, and so on. And that Netflix Pinocchio movie was amazing. It tugs at the heartstrings with the emotional parts, and the animation is beautiful, the storytelling, the actors, and oh, Ewan McGregor is in it. He plays the cricket. Yeah, that one I definitely recommend. I got to see it on the big screen while it was still playing days ago. Yeah. And I could not stop bawling my eyes out. Especially at the end. The ending just killed me. You can check it out on Netflix. And I doubt it's still playing in theaters by this point. Moving on to the 80s classic, The Boy Who Could Fly. It's an underrated movie that doesn't get enough attention. Yes, right there is Jay Underwood, who plays the character Eric in the movie, and Lucy Deakins. I forgot who she plays, and I hope I said her last name right. Deakins, amazing actress, especially from her time from the 80s. I don't think she's acting anymore, which is a shame. And Jay Underwood, a little fun trivia there, is he was in the movie Uncle Buck, that classic John Candy movie. He played Bug. And Lucy Deakins was in a John Candy movie, The Great Outdoors. So that's fun that 2 actors from 2 different John Candy movies are together in this one. No John Candy in this movie, I'm just saying that 2 actors from 2 different John Candy movies in this one, yeah. But this movie is definitely recommended, and moving on to the last one, It's a Wonderful Life, James Stewart. This movie came out in 1946. Wow, so old, but gets repeat viewings every holiday season. I seen this movie for the first time last year in December. Wow. So, that's it. And by the way, all the tapes I've showed you just now were with Avatar and Hugo when I bought all those together last week at the Mad Monk. Yeah, there was an angry Mad Monk there. He chased me out the store. But it was a great place.
Oh, McGaddios.
It's a 1% battery. It's about to die. I could just easily get it to the charger right now.
But now I'm gonna hold my tripod real quick as I'm recording, because I would like to say there's a couple new posters on my wall that I have yet to share on my Movie Van channel here, so I've covered and shared on my horror channel, but being absent for so long from the Movie Fan one, yeah, I just haven't gotten to share more exciting things with you guys on here. And if you're already subscribed to my Mr. Horror Lover 91 YouTube channel, then you're caught up on a lot of what I shared. But I'd like to point your attention real quick to the movie Smile, the poster on the wall and get in frame there. Yes, I got that poster after I saw the movie on the big screen in early November. Oh, that movie got mixed reviews, but any movie does. That was a good one. Creepy. And then I'll point your attention to Licorice Pizza poster. So many. Smaller than the Smile one. But this came with the Blu-ray I got of the movie last month. Finally in my collection. And as I've said before, this became one of my favorite films of 2021. Now on the charger. Well, that's about gonna do it for this video, guys, and it's been one adventure. Christmas coming up this Sunday. I'm excited. And I've been watching several Christmas movies this month, too. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I've seen the Grinch parody film called The Mean One. I already covered about that on my other channel. Yeah, if you'd like to see that one, it's the Grinch video. That was the last previous video I did on my horror one. Oh, there's still other films I would love to see on the big screen. Avatar, The Way of Water. Since I'm all caught up and saw the first Avatar, I am ready for the second one. Yes. And then, oh, the Steven Spielberg movie, The Fabelmans. I believe that's still playing. Yeah. So I might have a good chance of going to see that. I don't know. Can't see everything. What else? Oh, I already saw The Whale. And by the way, a little more thoughts I want to say about The Whale. Brendan Fraser, I can't say enough on his performance in this movie. The physicality of it, you know, and wearing that fat suit and prosthetics to achieve the obesity look for his character Charlie. My gosh, it's just outstanding work. And actress Sadie Sink, who plays
Charlie's daughter, Ellie, should be simple to remember, but sometimes my memory can be like the yellow crap inside the breakfast crunch wrap at Taco Bell. But I'll say real quick that Ellie is a rebellious teenager who's filled with anger for her father. She feels betrayal and abandonment because Charlie did abandon her and her mother when he wanted to be with the man he fell in love with. That was one of his students. Yeah. Watching Sadie Sink and Brendan Fraser interact with each other and deliver the emotion, you know, it's just really engaging to watch. A lot of it's uncomfortable. You know, the movie is uncomfortable, but it's not like every single minute that it's uncomfortable. Like, it does give you breathing room, so that's good. And there's a lot of funny moments too. And then there's dark comedy and just, yeah, it's just part of the uncomfortness. But anyway, the whole movie is like watching a stage play because lo and behold, it's based off the stage play that came out in early 2010s. I forgot the exact year. Samuel D. Hunter, who is an American playwright that wrote the stage production of The Whale, he also wrote the screenplay for the movie adaptation here. Isn't that cool? Now, I want to comment on Brendan Fraser's performance and his character of Charlie. Yeah, it's heartbreaking watching what Charlie goes through. His decline in health and he's dying, and the movie takes place during the last week of Charlie's life. And so, yeah, he wants to reconnect with Ellie, the regrets he has, and wants to make up for lost time before he goes. And yes, really heartbreaking. Watching his character wheezing or coughing, wears oxygen to the nose sometimes for breathing support, or it's hard for him to get up from the couch and move around or walking around. It's just really difficult for him. And oh, the intensity in his eating when he's eating fried chicken from a bucket or eating sub sandwiches, candy, pizza, and so on. Oh man. And his caretaker, his close friend and caretaker, hold on, I got the name right here, the character. Liz, that's right, played by Hong Chow. She's another amazing character in the film, amazing actress too. Yeah, so she brings him sub sandwiches because that's what Charlie wants, and she cares about him so much. Like, she hates doing that for him, but again, since she loves him, she just does it anyway. And she tries to get him to change his mind about refusing to go to the hospital because he's afraid of medical bills and being seen out in public. But yeah, it's sad. He refuses to go to the hospital and just stays in his apartment. So, being that Liz is in the medical field, I think she's a nurse. And she'll check his blood pressure and do other stuff for him too. I'm just ranting on and on. The character Liz is also a relative of the man that Charlie was with and in love with. So that's interesting too. I'm going to move on to the other characters, bring them up real quick. T.Y. Simpkins as Thomas plays the religious guy that wants to save Charlie and comes by his apartment over and over again. And I love the interactions between him and Charlie, and also the interactions between uh, him and Liz, or Ellie and Thomas interactions together, and just, yeah, all the interactions between the characters, just amazing to watch. And then Samantha Morton as Mary, Charlie's ex. Great performance there. Samantha Morton, a hell of an actress, especially from The Walking Dead when she played Alpha. Yeah. And Sathya Heron, if I say his name right, he plays Dan, who delivers pizzas to Charlie each and every time. Leaves the pizzas outside the front door because Charlie doesn't want him to see him, and gets the money out the mailbox. And the character Dan, even though he doesn't have much screen time, it's fun to hear his voice, especially when he interacts with Charlie a little bit. And there's one shot where you see Dan's face when he finally sees Charlie opening the door and coming out a little bit to get the pizzas. And Dan is shocked when he sees Charlie, as this, oh man, poor Charlie. At first, I just wanted to tell you the name of Charlie's daughter, Ellie, because I didn't remember her name from the film footage. I'm going to get back to the film footage, I promise, in a little bit, where I left off, and continue my thoughts on the whale. I just wanted to delve into other stuff that I wanted to say that wasn't included in the film footage also. And yeah, but I'll say the director, Darren Aronofsky, if I'm saying his last name right, such an amazing director. The way he pulls you in with his directing style, there's a real art to it. And the characters, it's like character-driven story is like the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke, or Black Swan, Natalie Portman, and the movie Requiem for a Dream I have not seen, but I want to, and I heard so many good things about that. And the movie Mother I've seen, oh man, that's bonkers. Jennifer Lawrence, Xavier Bardem, say his name right. Yeah. So in The Whale, investment into the story, the characters, and just, yeah. I'm now gonna zip my lip and return to the film footage where I continue talking.
Brendan Fraser's character's name is Charlie. Yeah, and his character, he's an English teacher that teaches college course online, and he lives with a bunch of regrets. One of his regrets is that he left his wife and his daughter for a man that he fell in love with. And after that man he fell in love with died, then Charlie resorted to eating nonstop and letting himself go. And that's how he became obese. And all the struggles he goes through with obesity, it's a message being put out of what people who go through obesity or overweight, what they deal with. And Brendan Fraser really portrayed that very well, showing the struggles. And it's just a lot of the movie is hard to watch, but you get invested into the story. And the movie takes place mainly in Charlie's apartment, which a lot of people are probably going to be put off by that and, think of it as boring. But again, Brendan Fraser, when you watch him and just his performance, yeah, you get invested. And the other characters, and especially Sadie Sink as his daughter, just amazingness. So, The Whale, I recommend. Not for everyone, obviously, but go see it. It's now playing. And that's going to do it for now. Hope you guys take care. Happy holidays. And we'll see when I do another video. Perhaps covering more Christmas gifts on the way. I don't know. Or other stuff. Whatever comes to mind. We shall see. Take care.
Ho 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 ho! Better watch out! Santa turned to the Grinch and gonna steal your shit! Ho 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 ho!